Good morning. It's Monday, July 11th. I'm going to talk briefly about uh, displaying your work for sale. This has come up a question on Clay Buddies, somebody who's just starting out. And, I need to clarify, I only have however many decades of experience of selling, and a lot of that was part time, and certainly not every weekend, and certainly not with a degree in marketing or anything like that. So your results may vary from mine. When you put pots out to sell, there are a variety of schemes for doing it, and the first one, the most obvious one, is just higgledy-piggledy. So the pots come out of the totes, you put them, they've all got prices on them. Hopefully you put them wherever they'll fit. Life is good. And I've done that on occasion, certainly if I'm in a hurry or arrived late or something like that. And it's rewarding for a tiny percentage of the buying public, the scavengers, the ones who like to go through an entire estate sale to find the one item worth owning. But that's a tiny fraction of the entire population. Generally, people need help. Somehow the process needs to be quicker, easier, simpler. So, the easiest I've found is to bundle them all together by color. If someone falls in love with a glaze, which is often the case, that's what they're interested in. All those other things, those things that aren't wonderful, they don't want to look at them. And so they're judging this small subset of the total sale volume. So, the Tomokus, let's say. They got someone who's in love with Tomoku. Okay. Now they're trying to decide price point. What can they afford? What can they fit in their house or have some use for? What might work as a gift for someone? Those sorts of issues. Okay, that actually I sort of recommend. It's at the high. In the middle, there are these other schemes. So, for instance, there's organize them by type, and I did a version of this for many years where I'd put out a big table, and all my, at that time, $20 mugs would just go on that table without price tags, because I knew, and I could just put a sign, every mug $20. People like the simplicity of that. I like the simplicity of that, but it tended to be a sort of a higgledy-piggledy thing, and that's okay. People, they knew they wanted a mug, they could spot whatever they wanted among that bunch. At Bed Bath & Beyond recently, I noticed they have started marketing, at least in some of the center aisle sections, price point shopping. So $50 and under, $20 and under, things like that, which is obviously a benefit for someone who's looking for a gift and has a budget. They can say, oh, $50 and under. Let's see what I can have that, my gift recipient might like. So there's a version of doing that where regardless of function, you're creating zones by price. Those are pretty much the ways to deal with it. Whatever you find that works, it comes from paying attention, and that's one of the benefits of selling your own stuff directly to the public. When you just turn it over to a gallery or sell it wholesale, you're not participating in that. You're not understanding necessarily what it is that the buying public sees when they look at your work and why they buy it, which means you're just sort of producing it blind or based on rumors you hear from potentially above average gallery clerks. I do recommend at least twice a year finding a local, non-stressful way to sell directly to the public. I think it's good feedback. So, whatever scheme you use, price point, color, function, whatever.